Welcome back to lesson number 122. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Well, who would have thought of that? Not the ego, that's for sure. Not separate individual, personal self, Jeff Bailey. No, I wouldn't have thought of that. But that thought comes from heaven. That's a thought that Spirit extends to us. Forgiveness offers everything I want. And if you haven't had it already, if you close your eyes and just think back on your entire life, there's been moments, we might call them glimmers, of this deep peace. And it didn't really matter what you had physically in your life or where you were. They were just these moments like, wow, everything is okay. I feel so good. And those are miracle moments where oftentimes, there are changes in your life and you start to see the world change before your eyes as a result of that peaceful thought coming through. And that's what this is all about. That's how we get to the happy dream, which the Course says we must live the happy dream. We've got, or the real world. We've got to get to the real world. And then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump the rest of the way home, which we never really left in the first place. So we're undoing our way on a journeyless journey to a home we never left. Forgiveness offers everything I want. And it opens here with this line, what could you want forgiveness cannot give? Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness, a quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that can never be hurt, a deep abiding comfort and a rest so perfect it can never be upset? All this forgiveness offers you and more. It sparkles on your eyes as you awake and gives you joy with which to meet the day. It soothes your forehead while you sleep and rests upon your eyelids so you see no dreams of fear and evil, malice and attack. And when you awake again, it offers you another day of happiness and peace. All this forgiveness offers you and more. Close your eyes if you haven't closed your eyes already and reflect for just a moment on all the things that we seem to want, that we think are going to bring us some sort of happiness other than this. It's kind of comical, and it helps to laugh at it a little bit. It really does. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Now, spin around, put your legs up on the wall, and support your head with the bolster. Far enough away from the wall so you don't have a load or tension on the hamstrings. We'll take instead some sensation in the knees themselves. Just have a moment here, arms at your sides. Forgiveness lets the veil be lifted up that hides the face of Christ from those who look with unforgiving eyes upon the world. The face of Christ is just another name for true self, a perfect creation of perfect love. Perfect love being another name for God. Changeless, formless, perfect and eternal. It's the attributes of perfect love. And it's forgiveness that is the function we're given to help us remember that reality. Those four attributes we'll never find here. We live in a place of constant change. It's imperfect. Nothing lasts forever here. So now cross your right ankle over the left knee. We'll have this figure four shape. That's it. And then bend the left knee, slide the heel down the wall until you start to feel some sensation in the right hip. And that's enough. When you get the sensation there, you're good. Ideally, you have a feeling like you're supported between the wall and the floor. So if you need to scoot back a little bit, do that. Looks pretty good for Lisa here. Now, wrap your arms around the end of the bolster. Potentially slide the hands underneath, or just have your hands out in a T shape, out to the side. By now you understand this progression through the shoulder. We just keep bumping up against blockages. Whether they're in the body or in the mind, we bump up against these blockages and just be with them. We welcome them. We don't fight them. When we push into the resistance gets stronger. No, it's a function of forgiveness, really, that looks at the resistance, whether it's in the body or in the mind or something that seems to stimulate the resistance in us that seems to come from the outside. We look upon it with forgiving eyes. And now you'll turn your head to the left. I'll read a little more here as you listen with your ears and really with your heart. Let the words land on your heart as the shape works for you. What would you want forgiveness cannot give? What gifts but these are worthy to be sought? What fancied value, trivial effect, or transient promise, never to be kept, can hold more hope than what forgiveness brings? Yeah, fancied values, trivial effects, and transient promises that are never kept. Why are they never kept? Because nothing lasts here. That's part of the conflict. We keep looking for something eternal in a place where eternity can't be found. Why would you seek an answer other than the answer that will answer everything? Here's the perfect answer given to imperfect questions, meaningless requests, half-hearted willingness to hear, and less than halfway diligence and partial trust. Here is the answer. Seek for it no more. You will not find another one instead. Rest in that idea. Rest in the gift of forgiveness. God's plan for salvation cannot change, nor can it fail. Be thankful it remains exactly as He planned it. Changelessly, it stands before you like an open door, with warmth and welcome, calling from beyond the doorway, bidding you to enter in and make yourself at home where you belong. Yeah, I think of these shapes sometimes as doorways. We bump up against the doorway, feel the resistance of the doorway, and let it open. The doorway must be open in every one of these shapes. Otherwise, we just kind of keep bumping up against a closed door. And it's okay if the sensation diminishes or even goes away. That's okay. We don't need to keep hunting for more sensation. Bring your head to the center and slide your left heel up the wall and release the right leg up on the wall. And then bend the left knee, cross the left foot over the right knee. It's really the thigh near the knee, not the kneecap. Slowly bend the right knee. Feel your way into the hip. If the pelvis starts to lift off the floor, then you need to back up a little bit. Give yourself some room. Feel yourself supported between the bolster, the floor, the wall, and slowly turn your head to the right. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Forgiveness leads us to the doorway home. We just have to want to go home. We just have to want a better way. It's so easy to turn on the news and hear things that upset us and things that we don't agree with. And we rant, we rave, we pound our fists, we can demand change in the world, but forgiveness is what leads us back to the source. Forgiveness brings the change in mind that not only brings peace and happiness, but then that is the stimulus for the change in the world that's healing and helpful. It says, here is the answer. Would you stand outside while all of heaven waits for you within? Forgive and be forgiven. As you give, you will receive. There is no plan but this for salvation. Let us today rejoice that this is so, for here we have an answer, clear and plain, beyond deceit in its simplicity. All the complexities the world has spun of fragile cobwebs disappear before the power and majesty of this extremely simple statement of the truth. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Just rest in that idea. Plant the seed for a better way and come back to this idea often throughout the day, especially when there is a temptation toward anger or upset or jealousy or guilt. Just forgive it and join. Mm-hmm. There's a line in the Course, in the text, that says we don't reach our destination, or we don't reach the goal by traveling away from it. And then paragraph 7, it says, here is the answer. Do not turn away in aimless wandering again. Accept salvation now. It is the gift of God and not the world. The world can give no gifts of any value to a mind that has received what God has given as its own. Yeah. Bring your head back to the center. And slide your right foot up the wall and release the left. Now reach your hands away. Slide the bolster away. That's good. You may have your hands under the bolster, shoulder width apart. If it's too demanding on one or both shoulders, then your hands go on top of your bolster. Relax through your rib cage. Let your belly drop and be heavy. You might even emphasize each exhale. Think of the exhale as a little symbol of forgiveness. If I can pause in the exhale just a moment and be okay with that and feel the fullness instead of lack, that's a forgiving thought. Just reach away now, extend the elbows, feel through your arms, feel into the elbows and into the shoulders. It says, open your eyes today and look upon a happy world of safety and of peace. Forgiveness is the means by which it comes to take the place of hell. In quietness, it rises up to greet your open eyes and fill your heart with deep tranquility as ancient truths, forever newly born, arise in your awareness. What you will remember then can never be described. Yet your forgiveness offers it to you. Yes, we can't describe with words what can't be described. We just can't find words for it, but we can have the experience. It's the experience we're after. And that comes with the forgiving purpose we give everything. Everything. Reach away once again. Activate your arms. Activate your feet and toes. Pull all 10 toes towards you. Engage the thighs as you engage the triceps. Feel this activation throughout your body. Look upon your body from the inside out. And as you take a deep breath in, just feel into all the sensations and then diminish the effort with an exhale. Forgive it all. Forgive, forgive. And slip into the peace that only forgiveness offers. Gently bring your arms to your sides. And bend the knees. And push yourself back. Just pushing back, stretching yourself on the floor. It's a longer lesson, so I'm not reading all of it. I always encourage you to read the lesson either before or after the practice. Just take it in through your heart, take it in through your ears, take it in through your eyes and mind as you read the words. Go ahead and roll onto one side and push yourself up. Sitting comfortably, close your eyes, rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Remembering the gifts forgiveness gives, we undertake our practicing today with hope and faith that this will be the day salvation will be ours. That's true hope. Earnestly and gladly will we seek for it today, aware we will hold the key within our hands, accepting heaven's answer to the hell we made, but where we would remain no more. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Today, I have accepted this as true. Today, I have received the gifts of God. Perfect love. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much.